Hi guys, for today's video I'm going to kind of give you an update on the house and some things my son's seen. And there's not been too much go on at the house, but I'm going to do a whole video later on about the whole process of removing the negative entity that used to live here. But during that process, the mentor that was removing the entity had one location in this house that he refused to go into to conduct the rituals and the saging and everything. So I figured that I would check it out. It's a little crawl space in the ceiling area, and my dad had built on 2 rooms to the house that I live in now, which this is one of the additions that I'm in now. And above this doorway, when you go out of the doorway, one day I'll show you guys this. I have a plan for this crawl space for a later video, and I may regret it, but it'll be for you guys' benefit if it does become a regret. But something was telling me to look up there, and it was really creeping me out because I'd been thinking about that crawl space and how our mentor said that he refused to go in there for any reason. So I'm thinking about doing a cleansing ritual up there myself, just kind of saging the area and taking you guys along with me and just see what we have happen, because when I looked up there, I don't know why, but it was just kind of overwhelming. There was nothing up there. We thought my dad may have stored something up there, but he hadn't. It was completely empty, but it does give you an eerie feeling, so I do think I am going to proceed with the saging of the area and see what we can figure out with that, if that does anything. But anyway, after I opened up this crawl space is when I was hearing things, like I would hear some doors open and I would think Dean or somebody had slammed the door, like they were going outside or coming inside, one or the other, and the door slammed behind them. But when I would go, he would still be gone to work and he hadn't even planned to come in yet. So I'm not sure what that was. I didn't see it happen, but I heard the door slam, and I actually, like, the walls were like vibrating. The slam was so hard. That's why I was so eager to get in there and see what was going on, because somebody had slammed the door so hard, but there was nobody in there. But I've had little things like that happen throughout the house, strange like door openings and closings and hearing footsteps. Nothing you can be 100% sure that was anything at all. But I wanted to share with you guys some things my son had said. And my son, you know, is really sensitive in this area of topic, I guess you would say. And his room's right across the hallway, which is one of the rooms that are a built-on addition to the house. So he was in there playing like always, and he's gotten to where he's quite brave when it comes to this stuff and the things he sees and hears. But he come rushing in here the other day, and he swore to me that something lifted him up, just barely off his bed, and he was panicking, and he said, "Mom, I'm never going back into my room ever again. There is nothing going to make me go back in that room." And I was trying to calm him down, and I asked him what had happened, and he just kept saying that something lifted him up, and he never could go back into that room, that whatever it was a terrifying encounter, and he never wanted to be back in that room. He said that something was always watching him. So that's really creeping me out. So we may need to do a complete saging of the entire home, because we like to do that occasionally just to rid any negative energy that may still linger around. And mostly I want to benefit him and make him feel better, because he's always telling me that he is fully protected, and he knows that, but he said he don't like that room because he always feels like something's something's watching him, and something lifted him up. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I would let him tell you guys some of his stuff, which I have ideas on later on, but he's had a lot of stuff happen. Another thing in this room just the other day, I know you guys probably are familiar with his sharp bubbles that he sees on a regular basis. I'll include that video in the description box down below if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, but he sees sharp bubbles all the time. And we got to talking about that again because he was seeing something. He was coloring. He's gotten really into drawing and coloring lately, and he was sitting in my floor in my office here just coloring away, and he started watching something, and he said, "Whoa, that sharp bubble looks just like the moon." So yeah, one of his sharp bubbles resembled the moon apparently. And I was asking him about it, and he said, "Oh yeah, they're all good." And he told me that they're not actually the places he goes, because he used to say he sees them everywhere, and he says he sees them everywhere because they're with him, not at the locations he goes to. So that's another interesting bit of information. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update on some things that's gone on inside the home, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not already. I post a new video every Wednesday and Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys mean the world to me. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.